Ta-da! Once again, we are here on LABABY'S Spotlight Show. I remain your hostess, Ohima LABABY Bakupe, and today we are doing a beautiful discussion. How long do you think one should court and why? Joining me to this discussion is in the person of Minister Isaac Boakye. He's a lecturer at the University of Applied Management and a counselor at Love and Grace City Church, opposite UPSA, Legon. Minister Isaac Boakye, we welcome you on the Spotlight Show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to
welcome,
be here.
Welcome. First of all, you dear, I know your greetings are child, so please greet everybody.
Yeah, so definitely I'd like to greet my father in the faith, Reverend Samanona Ibua of Pentecost Church, and also my pastor, Prophet Isaac Lapapo of LGCC. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, they've all heard.
Yeah.
Okay, how long do you think one should court and why?
Yeah, so, talking about courtship, first of all, courtship is a very important aspect of, the steps towards marriage.
Okay.
It's very, very important. There are those who say that you can court for 6 months and you are good to go. Some to say that, no, it should be 2 years, 3 years. So the question is,
some to even say 1 week.
1 week, yes. So it depends, And of course, you would meet some people who courted for 2 months and everything is working right for them. You also meet others who courted for 5 years and they are still in the mess, as in they are married, but it's not working out. Exactly. So then the big question, like you're asking, how many years should one court? Now, first of all, what brings about the difference is not in how long they court, but what they put into the courtship.
Okay, the weight.
The weight of the courtship. What do they put into the courtship? So what it means is that what they put into the courtship is more important than how long they court. Now, if you pick every average relationship, when they are talking about courtship, it's all about the emotions. So I miss you, I love you, I want to see you, come over to my place, let's go to the restaurant. I took my salary today, so let me give you something. And that has been what every average relationship produces. So to them, mostly the courtship is more or less to them an expression of emotions. So it's all about the I miss you and all those things.
I'm hungry, I'm bored.
Exactly, both the right and wrong things. That is what they focus on. However, courtship should be a stage where you try as much as possible to at least put the emotions somewhere and deal with the facts.
Okay.
Deal with the facts of, can I stay with this person forever? What are some of the things this person does that I don't like? Can I deal with it? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What are some of the things you do when you're angry? How do you take anger? How do you react? Or do you react or you respond to anger? Okay, let's go and visit my family, or let's go and visit a friend. Okay, we're going together. What are some of the things we discuss? How do you want our savings to be when we get married? The number of children you would wish to have. Let us discuss it now. When it gets to a time that, especially about income, finances, it's very, very important. Our finances, how do we go about it? Our savings, our investment, all these things needs to be discussed. But then, like I said, you pick every average relationship and these things are out. It's all about, let's go to the club.
Hey, the next show, silver bed, the more.
Exactly.
And the ladies, all.
Exactly. Okay, and people should realize that marriage is not something you can go in and come out. It is it is a lifetime. So what it means is that there needs to be much preparation. Look at how people prepare when they are going to write an exam. And yet marriage is more critical than an academic exam. And so what it means is that people should really put in a lot of effort. People should really concentrate and discuss on those things which are important. Let us focus on the important things. Not just about quote unquote the love. I'm using the word love to mean the emotional aspect. Not just about that I miss you, let me put the food in your mouth, put it in my mouth. All those things are there. People have that.
And they are nice.
Yeah, they are nice. But then after that, what happens? After that, what? Because remember that in marriage, the emotions are going to go down at some point. How you saw the girl, how beautiful she was, is going to get to a time you wouldn't see those things again.
They'll fade away.
For you, the man, and it is true. I mean, no matter how people, it will get to a point, those things that used to attract you will become normal so far as she is concerned. So the question is, why don't you rather focus on those things that are more everlasting in terms of those other discussions? Will I be able to stay with her for the rest of my life? We need to assess all those, but people don't do that. It's all about the emotions, and so they are courting, but they are just having fun and nothing else. And so, of course, if you do that, if that's the kind of courtship you have, then you might need another 5 years to court. Okay, but if it's a conscious one, if it is one that you are really doing well, okay, I think 2 years should be enough. That is considering all that we have discussed.
So to you, the definite time you think should be at least 2 years.
2 years if you are doing it right.
Okay, so if you are not doing it right.
If you are not doing it right, get to do it right. And and from the time you get to do it right, that is the time you've actually started the courtship. So that should be your first year.
What if they went out 2 years but still no show?
Yeah, of course. You court because you want to be sure that things are right.
Okay.
You want to be sure things are right. So if you court and things are not right, why do you embark on a journey you know that definitely is not going to end well? If all the signs have shown you that it is not going to end well, then you work.
But what
yourself.
if I use 1 year? What if I use 5 months and I can develop all these things?
Well, these things are things you don't just develop, but you need to test them over time. They need to survive the test of time.
Okay.
And so throughout these 1 year, 2 years, you can really test some of these things.
So
and the
you
character.
will vouch for 1 year or 2 years?
Well, I will vouch for 2 years more than 1 year. That is again, if all these things are being done. If they are not being done, then you need to change circles. Okay? You need to change gears, get to do it right. And from the day you get to do it right, that's the day you actually court. So that's your first year.
So from the day you begin to get it right, that is when you know that you're making progress. From whatever we've learned today, we've learned that it is not how long you get to go out with this person or court with this person, but it is the weight of this courtship. Does your courtship have weight today? Can you measure that? Yes, since I started going out, I've been able to make this progress with my life and everything concerning me and my family. Well, if you haven't, then take a second look at your relationship or courtship. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for viewing this beautiful edition or episode. Thank you, Minister. I salute you, Charlie, the wisdom you must teach me. Thank you very much, viewers. Thank you, everybody. My karma, my life, everybody. Thank you. So we meet again. It is LABABY'S Spotlight. Be a spotlight in the void of darkness. As is Lieblich. Peace, me double.